each and everything about table from creating, formatting as well as using table properties in Adobe InDesign. Hey guys, welcome to the graphics. In this video, we are going to discuss about table in Adobe InDesign. So if you are a beginner or have just started working in Adobe InDesign, so this video is too much important for you. So let's get started without delay.
Lee Graphics.
Okay, so as you can see here, I have already opened Adobe InDesign and created a new document. So first of all, we'll know how to create table in Adobe InDesign. After that, I will share with you how we can format our table based on our requirement. And number 3 and last, we will learn how to use table properties in Adobe InDesign. And I'm sure if you watch this complete video, so it will not face any problem while working on table in Adobe InDesign. If you still face any issues or problems, so for that also I have created a WhatsApp group. That link I have already provided in description, which you can just click and join that group and share whatever problem you face and ask me anything regarding Adobe InDesign and I will definitely respond to you. Okay, so let's restart it. So here it is simply two ways for creating tables. Number one, we can create blank table as well as if we have already data is available, so that using that data we can create table. So first of all, I will show you here to create a blank and simple table. Simply you have to go on table menu and click here create table. With shortcut key is Ctrl Alt plus Shift and T. Here you can see a dialog box where we can insert the number of body rows, number of columns in the table that we want. So it's totally up to you how many columns or rows you want. Accordingly you can insert your input and create a table. Next we have table style. So if you have already created some table style and defined table style, so that you can also use here while creating your table, so it will get applied automatically your created style on your table. Now once you will click on OK, simply you have to click on your page. As you will click here, you can see our table has been created. So for adjusting, simply you have to take type tool. You have to come on the stroke of your tables so that you can adjust or manage your height or width of your cells, something like this. So this is something we can create a blank table. Now next way for creating table, I am going to show you if I have already data is available, so how we can create the table directly by using that content. And just I have already available some values. By using this data, I am going to create a table. So simply I have copied the text and paste here in Adobe InDesign. Now for creating table by using these contents, simply you have to select all your content and click on table menu and convert text to table. Now once you will click here, you can find here dialog box convert text to table, where you can see two options. Number one, column separator, and number two is row separator. I want to distribute my column with tabs, so that I have just insert here tab and our row I want to distribute with paragraphs. So here I have selected paragraph and simply you have to click on OK. Now you can see our table has been created using these all data. Hope you got understand how we can create table in Adobe InDesign. And now we are going to learn how we can format our table in Adobe InDesign. So formatting table, simply you have to select your rows, column or cells that exactly you want to format. So first of all, you have to make a selection. So how you can select your content, let's understand. So anything if you want to select, simply you have to take type tool from here and just go on border of your table, like left or right and top or bottom from where you want to select, something like this. You can select your content. And if you want to select whole table, simply you have to go on the corner of your table. Once here it will come a symbol of something arrow type, then you have to click and you can see all the content has been selected. So first of all, I want to change the font of our table content and also want to increase the size of our content. So for changing font, simply have to click here and which font you want. For instance, I want to Poppins font, something like this, and I also want to increase 1 pp size. You can also adjust your column or row width based on your requirements, something like this. Okay, so as you can see here it is coming. This is something you can adjust. Okay, now you can see our font has been applied as well as also increase the size. Just I want to keep only our header bold, so just I will select our header only and change the font faces from here, and also I want different size our header, so you can do it as well. This is something you can do. Hope you got understand up to here. Okay, for instance, I want to color our header cells. Simply I will select our rows and I will come here, and here you can see some properties of the table. For instance, if you want to keep your content in center line, so you can do from here, as well as left line, something like this, so you can use these all properties of table. And from here you can increase or decrease number of cells, number of column or rows from here, something like this. You want to increase, you can see here our number of column is getting increased, but make sure you must have to keep selected your table, then only you can find all the table properties. Otherwise if you click outside, so you cannot find the table properties on above. Next thing, we have some alignment related to table, which you can also do, and here number of columns if you want to increase, so you can do from here as well. And next we have merging cell. For instance, if you want to merge two cells, so you can use this option. Simply you have to select your cells which you want to merge and then click here. You can see both cells got merged. Okay, and next we have fill color. Okay, so if you want to fill colors inside of your table cells, so you can do from here. For instance, I want yellow, so just I will click on yellow color. Now you can see here our yellow color has been filled out. And next, if you want to change stroke colors, you can easily change the color of your stroke from here. Okay. And next option, which is too much interesting and useful. So for managing stroke, simply you have to select. For instance, I want to remove the stroke of below or this cells. Simply I will keep selected only below rows which I want to remove, and here I will just click on none. You can see here our below row line has been removed. Okay, similarly you can also increase the width of your stroke as well as change the color from here. For instance, I just want to change color of selected rows vertical lines. Okay, so just I have selected for vertical lines from here, and I want to change the color. I will select the color from here. So you can see this line color has been updated. For instance, I want to change complete table stroke color or stroke type, so we can simply select all the sides of our cells and we can change the color together, and also we can change the stroke type as required, and from here we can increase or decrease width of our stroke. Simply we can increase or decrease the width of stroke. So this is something you can format your table based on your requirement. And now next we are going to learn table properties. There are some properties I have already explained here, but there are some other properties that I also would like to share with you. So for table properties, simply you can go on Windows, type and tables, and here you can find the table, which shortcut is Shift plus F9. That also you can use. Simply you have to click here. Once you will click here, you can find the table options. Okay, but all the table option is disabled because we have not selected any value of our table. So once I will select here, you can see all the table value got enabled. Now number of columns and rows, you can also increase or decrease from here. If you need any specific height or width of your cells, so you can do from here. Simply you can adjust width and height of our cells from here, something like this. You can manage as we need. Okay, hope you got understanding up to here. Here you can also do the center align your text. If you want to give some margins around your cells, so you can do from here. You can give something like this. Here is some standard margin is available, but if you want to increase or modify it, so you can do form. Something like this. Here we have checked it, that's why it's increasing or decreasing individually, but if you want to increase or decrease all four sides, all the values together, simply you can uncheck here, and now if you will increase or decrease, all the value of our cells will be changed. So there are some other properties that also I am going to share with you. Once you will click on table, here you can see table options. By clicking table setup, you can find here some advanced properties of your table. Here it is same like body rows, header rows, columns, how many you want you can insert, which I have already explained you, so hope you got understanding. Next thing we have table borders. So this is table border. So if you want to increase or decrease any specific value if you want on your table border, so you can do form here, something like this. Here we have a type of border that we can select as we require, and here we can define the colors as well as gap color, and here we can also insert the gap color as we require, something like this. Our gap color also got filled, and here we can simply keep the value or tint value like how many percentage of a colors, so we can define. For instance, I want only 50% color, we will do here 50% only. So this is something light color will come. Okay, so here it is something space before or space after table, so that also you can use for your table. Okay, next we have a specific category of row stroke. Okay, so here you can find all different type of options related to row stroke. So just I select all the table. So just again I will go on table options and table setup. So here it is row stroke. So if I want to keep format every other row, simply I will select from here. You can simply insert the width of your rows, and this is our first row, this is our second row. So it's totally based upon you how you want to keep variation inside your table between the first rows and second rows. For instance, I want 2 pt our first row and 1 pt our second row. First one rows, and here we can keep it 2 pt, and here we can keep 1 pt. By whom we can find the difference how it's coming. And here just I keep dash line, just keep dotted line, that you can see here how it's coming 2 pt. Just I also keep it, by whom we can see here what effect is coming. And here we can define the tint, and here it is gap color as I have already explained here. Okay. And you can skip as well the number of rows, which rows if you want to skip any rows, and last rows if you want to skip, you can also do it. So these are some related to row stroke, and here it is some related to column stroke that also we can define from here. Okay, for instance, I want every second row simply just 3 pt and 4 pt, something like this. And here I want color, this is color, and here I want something web type of the stroke, and I want to keep color dark blue. So these all things we can also do with column stroke. And here we have fill offset, that also we can use similarly as we are using column stroke and row stroke. Similarly you can also do it. So these are some important options which is too much helpful creating a customized and specific table, so that we can use these all properties of table to make our table too much readable and attractive. And next we have header and footer. You can insert the header rows and footer rows from here. Okay, so these are some table related options that we have already cleared here. Okay, now once you do all the change, all the things, simply you can click on OK. You can see all the styles, all the properties that we have applied on our table has been updated. Now next thing we are going to see cell options. So this is something cell related property that we can see. This thing I have already explained you, cell insert. That means if you want margin around of your text, so you can insert the value, how many margins you want. So this is something you can do. And if you keep unchecked, so it will affect automatically overall the table. But if you want any specific values, so that you can do something like this. Okay, So hope you got to understand up to here. Here we have some alignment option that we can use. Okay, next we have graphics. So if you have some graphics that you want to keep inside our table in cells, so that you can also insert margin insert like around of your graphics. And again, stroke and fill that I have already explained here. This is absolutely same thing which you can use from here as well. Okay, next we have row and column. This is height and width, which we have already explained here. And next we have diagonal lines. So if you want to use diagonal line any particular rows or columns, so you can use it from here, something like this if you require. And you can manage the properties of diagonal line from here. And also you can do color. Okay, so hope you got understand how we can manage properties of table and use to make our table more attractive and wonderful. So this is something about table that I have explained you. Still, if you have anything in your mind, any question regarding table or Adobe InDesign, so I have already provided a WhatsApp group link below in description that you can join and ask me any type of question, and I will definitely reply you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, so you can subscribe my channel for useful videos.
Lee Graphics.